I'm Noelle Matteson with Healthy Places blog, Living with Adult ADHD, and I want to talk a little bit about the Marshmallow experiment done at Stanford, not to be confused with the Stanford prison experiment. In this experiment, psychologists put a marshmallow or other treat in front of a number of children and said that they could get an extra treat if they waited 15 minutes, and then they observed the children and left them. I always had a problem with this because I knew that I wouldn't be able to resist the treat in front of me. And they found that children who were unable to wait often had problems later in life, at work, in school, and in relationships. But this is often cited as an example of why lack of self-control in youth can lead to an unhappy and unsuccessful life, even though the original researchers didn't seem to intend for that to be the outcome. And I kind of want to defend the children who did eat the marshmallow. For one, they found that there was a connection between children's relationship with authority and resources and with whether or not they ate the marshmallow. So some children didn't impulsively grab a marshmallow. They made a calculated decision to eat the marshmallow because they had a difficult relationship with adults and didn't necessarily trust them, or they didn't have many resources and knew that they could be gone at any moment. So these children didn't have a character flaw, they had a survival skill, because sometimes it's important to ignore instructions and go with your instincts. Similarly to that, one of the issues they found for children who could not wait was that they were unable to direct their attention away from what they called the hot stimulus, the marshmallow. So obviously, kids with ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, had a problem with that, or would have a problem with that. But I want to say that sometimes it's really important to pay attention to the hot stimulus, the most important or exciting thing right in front of you. Again, that can actually be a survival skill. And finally, one issue with concluding that these kids had problems because they couldn't control themselves is because maybe it was the problems that led them to eating the marshmallow that caused the problems in their life. For example, if they had a very difficult and unstable home life, maybe that made them more depressed later and made it difficult for them to hold down a job. Or if they did have ADHD or another mental condition, maybe that's what caused them to have problems later. Again, not necessarily their lack of self-control. So I talk about this a little bit more on Healthy Places Living with Adult ADHD blog. So check that article out and let me know in the comments what you think of the experiment and if you would be able to resist the treat. And subscribe to Healthy Places YouTube channel for more information about mental health. Thank you so much for watching.